In a season of transition, I find myself praying for lots and lots of guidance. And instead of answers, I keep getting invitations. An invite for lunch, a DM from someone who just had a feeling, a moment of, wait, are we soul sisters? Maybe friendship in your late 20s isn't about chasing people. Maybe it's about noticing who God is quietly placing in your path. Hi. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, I am just a woman that is learning as I go. I am balancing marriage, faith, life, family, and a whole lot of ambition. And these richly married episodes are basically just my story that is unfolding one episode at a time. We have been married now for 335 days, and that means that it is officially our 11-month anniversary, which is crazy. A month from now, we will have been married for a year. And that also means that my challenge is coming to an end. If you don't know this, I actually challenged myself the day after my wedding that I was going to vlog the entire first year of marriage and really just push myself to be better and actually chase my dreams this time. And yeah, I feel good about it. I'm doing a good job. I'm also in the middle of getting ready because I have a little lunch date with a new friend. I really recently actually I realized how I don't really have any friends outside of my family, and not even just my family, because realistically, I have some friends that I also have from high school that also moved to the Netherlands, and we see each other pretty often, but they are so close friends, right? We've known each other so long that it really just feels like family with them. It doesn't feel like, oh, this is just a friendship, you know what I mean? So I realized I don't really have friends outside of my family. And it really got me to thinking how I don't really think I know how to make friends anymore. Yes, there's people that I would see here and there, and we would just see each other, oh, hi, how are you, blah, 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 do a little kiki, but they're not really friends. They're more acquaintances, just people that I see along the way. I don't know. Is it something that you also realize that it's kind of hard to do in your late 20s? I don't know when it really started. I think it started more maybe after college. I don't know. I find navigating friendships or making new friends specifically, I find that really hard. I noticed that with friends that I already have, I don't really have an issue. You have the group chat, so you catch up here and there. I do notice, especially back in the day, I was someone that was one of those high maintenance friends, as they like to call it. I would be the one that would always be on the phone, and we would talk for hours and hours. But the more that life became serious, right? The more that life became serious, I just didn't have time anymore for anything. Even now, I wouldn't sit on the phone for hours anymore. Someone that I call every single day of my life, mainly, yeah, even if it's for 2-3 minutes, is my mom and my sister. Well, not even my sister that much. She sometimes won't even pick up the phone when I call her. But my mom, I'm literally always talking to. But for some reason, that's one of the easier, and it's not even a friendship, but you know what I mean? That's the easier, yeah, connections that I feel I could keep. But for the rest, I'm not the type of person that could sit on a phone call anymore for hours. I wish I was. I wish I kind of was that person still. But I'm prioritizing all these things that I want to achieve. And I'm already noticing that I'm running out of, not running out of time, for real, but just that I don't have enough time to do everything that I want to do in one day, But I'm also learning that I have to make time for the things that I want to do, especially how I don't know if you remember, but a couple of weeks ago, I actually had a family party that I wanted to go to, and it was just on a random Wednesday, you know? And Wednesdays are usually like my filming days. I'll film like my short form content, but then I'll also clean up the entire house or like tidy up the entire house. I really just had to decide, like, okay, we're changing up the schedule this week. Don't stick to the plan and go and do something fun that you really want to do, you know? Hi. It's a couple hours later. I had so much fun with my new friend, and I'm in H&M. I picked up a couple of stuff. I decided that I'm having like full on content day. I'm filming. Actually, already filmed one of the videos for TikTok and Instagram, and then it's gonna be kind of like a what's new in H&M, just like showing everything. And then the video after that I'm gonna post is gonna be a fitting room video, the fitting room club, remember? And then I'm gonna do that in two parts because what I've decided to do is only do 3 outfits per video so the video doesn't get too long. So I have really cute options. Their collection is so cute this summer. Let me show you what I have. The angle is gonna be weird. Don't worry about the angle. Actually, no, I'm gonna just show you while holding you in my hand. These are all the cream options that I have, like that dress right there. Absolutely stunning. Like that's the first thing that I saw that I actually picked up that I was like, yeah, I need to try this one out. So I'm gonna try that one. I love her. Then we have another dress. Actually, I just realized I should show you having them on, right? I have my powder, a little lip oil. Face is not looking oily anymore. I even comb my hair because the rain and the wind literally just ruined all the curls. All the curls are gone. But it is what it is. This is what it looks like now. Okay. It's better than it looked before. And when I say before, I mean when you just saw me. This is dress number 1. Look at how stunning. Isn't she gorgeous? This one is 70 euros, by the way. And I have it in a size, I'm not sure, I'm going to check in a little bit. But how stunning is she? Isn't she beautiful? And I love the fit. Only thing though is that it doesn't have a zipper, and you have to really, squeeze in your butt to get in the dress. But she looks pretty. I like it. This one's really cute. I would say though that it is very thin. Like I don't know, like if you squint and look like really good, you can actually see my underwear, which I don't really like that about the dress. It's not very noticeable, but noticeable enough for me. And if I can see it, someone else will definitely see it as well. So this one would definitely need like a little shape or something. And I also feel like it could be a little bit tighter. I did get it in a size medium, so maybe a small would fit better. But it's cute. Just needs a little steam because wrinkles, but cute. I like the top, but I'm not in love with it. Same with the skirt. Cute, but not in love with it. I got the top in a small and then the skirt in a size 40. I think I could definitely do a 38 though for the skirt. Like it could be just a little bit tighter. But that's it. Okay, on to the next. How cute is this? I just wish that the color was the exact same, like the top. Yeah, the top the same as, no,
the skirt the same as the top. Like, look how cute this would be. The thing is, it literally is not matching. You see, it's like two completely different shades of yellow. I don't know. This one I am completely obsessed with. I absolutely love the trousers. I'm gonna go with the trousers for sure, 1000%. It's just the top that I don't like. Like, yes, cute, love it, but I'm starting to doubt if I like printed vests on me. Like, I really like this one, right? Like the yellow one, cute, but this one, like, cute, but not like, oh my gosh, I'm in love. Like how I feel about the pants. Pants are in a size 40 and they're only 25 euros. 25. I'm leaving with them. I know I've on the last thing. I feel like I'm not really sure how I feel about this. I'm thinking about leaving with it and then deciding. The thing is, I love the idea of like the matching denim. I feel like I might need a smaller size, like of the top. But I also fear like if I get a smaller size, my arms will be too long for it. And like, what if I have it open with just like a regular spaghetti top underneath, right? And just have it open as a jacket and not necessarily as one set. I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I'm now done filming 3 videos for short form, which I think they're going to come out really, really nice. These right here are the items that I will not be going with. And then I have some of the items that I am going to go home with, and I'll show them to you later. I'm quickly going to go to Mango and see if I see anything that I like so that I could potentially film a video there as well. So let's go.
Battery is about to die. We're gonna do this super quick because you already saw everything, so it's not like, you know, I have to show you again. I made it home. I got my passport and my license. I actually went to go get them. I have the pastel or butter yellow top, jeans or jean shorts, denim jacket, and last but not least, the print trousers. These are my absolute favorite. This is 100% staying. The only thing that I'm not too sure about yet is this set. I didn't want to leave it because potentially I would regret it, right? So I'm gonna try it on again, which also, should I tell you? I'm not gonna tell you yet. No, that's a surprise for the next 2 weeks. In 2 weeks I'll tell you, okay? But anyways, I thought I just wouldn't leave it because I really liked it, and I wasn't too sure that a size smaller, because I tried this on in a medium. I feel like a small just would not have done it with the arms. So I kind of need to figure out something for this and figure out how I'm gonna wear it. Maybe I'll just wear it open with the little spaghetti top under it like I said earlier, but we'll see. We'll see. I might just keep this or I might return it. I'm not really sure yet. I don't know. But I really, really like this top as well. I thought this was cute. It was only 18 euros. Ooh, polyester though. I would love to be a little more material, you know, like conscious, but realistically it's so hard to find things right now that are super affordable and not polyester. I wouldn't even know where to start looking. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. I'm gonna go upstairs because I just feel overstimulated with everything on. I need to jump in a shower and get cute. Or get cozy. Cozy. That's what I need to do. Get cozy. We have been married now for 336 days. You're way too high. 1 second. Better. I am quickly going to get ready. I have about 20 minutes before I have to be downstairs. And then I have 10 minutes to walk out. I quickly wanted to do my makeup because I thought, why not? I'm making it a point to try and get ready. When I say try, I mean like actually try. Where's the lip gloss? The oil, I mean. Oh, it's in my bag. I'm making it a point to try and get ready now because I feel like I tend to very quickly feel too comfortable just putting on a little skincare and leaving the house. And that's not a bad thing at all. I just feel like for me personally, it's leaning into being too lazy to look presentable, right? And I don't want to be lazy anymore to look presentable. And I don't even mean that I have to do a lot. Like a little quick, you know, like what I did yesterday, which was actually not enough, I feel like. I definitely could have done more yesterday. I just used the Huda Beauty Juicy Peach oil, by the way. Yesterday, I didn't tell you about the matcha that I tried. I actually had never tried matcha before. Yesterday was my first time. And it was okay. Like the way that I explained it to my husband was it was like a little grassy. Like I had feel like the grass, or not feel, I tasted the grass, but it was also sweet. And it wasn't bad. I just don't really think that I would do it often. I think it's also because I'm just not like a drink girly. Like a lot of girls are, you know, like, oh, I need to go and get a drink type of girls. And I noticed that I'm a, oh, I need water type of girl, you know? I just really wanted to try it. And I did. And if I'm being honest, I don't know if I ever will, like not voluntarily. That's what I want to say. I feel like I wouldn't go out of my way to go get a matcha. But if I'm somewhere and they're offering free matcha, like I'll take some, you know, like let's try it out. But it wasn't like, oh my gosh, yeah, I get it. I really want to like get a good simplified put together routine. I feel like that's what I need, like a good put together routine. Like this is what I do when I want to quickly get ready but look put together. Yeah, I need to really make one. I didn't even explain to you what we're doing today though. Maybe that would be a little handy. So basically I'm gonna go to Tilburg and my husband will be picking me up at the station, and then we're gonna go to Rotterdam because he has to bring something for somebody, and then we're gonna go visit I was gonna say my favorite cousins, but I don't think I should because then I might offend my other cousins, and all of my cousins are my favorite cousins. I think I'm gonna see all three of them. So 3 of my favorite cousins, let's put it like that.
Okay, we made it. I've been sitting here for the last, I would say like 15 minutes, trying to plan out the next 2 days because I realized that there's a lot. Oh, que pretty. There's a train. That's what we're looking at. I feel like I find it really funny how the simplest things, I just feel like they're so pretty. I don't know why. But anyways, like I was saying, I've been planning the last 15 minutes, and I really wanted to have a filming day tomorrow, but that's not going to happen because I realized that there's a lot of content that I already filmed that I need to edit. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow. I wonder though, what do you use to do your digital planning? I've been using Notion, and I actually really enjoy it because it's so easy. It's just on my phone. I don't really enjoy the calendar though that they have. I really do enjoy just Google Calendar. I feel like that's just, I don't know, it's just been doing everything that I needed to do. The option also to make task lists, heavenly. I love it. I have a different list for everything. So I have self-care list, I have a house care list, basically just cleaning stuff that I want to do. I have just life lists, I have family lists for me and my husband, and what other list do I have? Oh, I have content creation lists. Like my Google Calendar is all the way packed, and I love it. But what do you use to plan out your days? Because I really do like Notion. I just feel like I know there's more options out there, so maybe there's something that's even better than Notion. Let me know. So yeah, my day tomorrow is pretty packed. I am going to finish up on editing my new series that I am going to post tomorrow. It's going to be called, or it is called, Once a Bride, and it's basically a bridal series where I am going to just talk about my experience, my stories, and just my bridal era, things that I wish I had done differently, things that I feel like went well, things that didn't go good. And I don't know, I feel like she's gonna be cute. Even if she doesn't reach a lot of people, it really just is for the vibes, and hopefully I can help at least one person out there, because I would have loved to be able to talk to someone during my bridal era that already went through like the process of planning a wedding. And it's definitely completely different when you're planning the wedding by yourself. And I say by myself, I don't really mean by myself, because I was obviously planning it with my husband. We had family members that were helping us plan the wedding, but we didn't have like a professional, right? So that series is going live tomorrow. I worked on it today. I really wanted to post it today, but because I just had, it was just taking way too long. You're gonna see it. I'll show you tomorrow when I'm working on it. I'll show you why it took me so long.
The mental was so bad an hour ago, and now that I'm in nature, everything feels good. Listen to you know how when you're younger, not everyone feels this way, but I was the type of person or type of daughter that used to say like, I'll never be like my mom. As a teenager, I'm exactly like my mom now. Exactly like my mom. I'm in love with nature. We have been married now for 340 days. I spent the entire morning cleaning up, and I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. You know, like, at least that's how I feel most of the time. I'm using the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, by the way. I'm just doing skincare today, nothing too grand, because we're actually barbecuing today. My husband's been downstairs working on the barbecue. I feel like it's been all morning. Maybe more around like 12 o'clock. And it's already 5 o'clock, so all afternoon. But yeah, maybe it is just how I feel. I tend to feel very like at peace and calm and zen when I get to clean up the house. Sometimes I feel like it just takes so long, and then it takes the fun out of it. The last couple of days, I have been in a bit of a funk. And if I'm being completely honest, there's like multiple reasons why I was in a funk. I don't feel in a funk anymore. Very strange. Yesterday, I actually finished my vlog that had to go live today, and I used to be on time like all the time with the vlogs. And lately, I haven't really been on time. Like the day before the vlog needs to go live, that's when I'm still busy editing the vlog. And I feel like it's something that I'm noticing. I feel like when I don't prioritize finishing stuff, I end up feeling so bad to the point where it brings me down. And the bringing me down is resulting in me not being able to finish my work. So it's like a vicious cycle. I don't really know why it's happening, because if I would just continue working, I would be able to finish it on time. Like, for example, on Friday, today is Sunday, by the way, and I feel like this is just sounding like all I'm doing is complaining. Girl, the mental health just wasn't where it had to be the last couple of days. But I feel better today, and that's what matters. I must say, though, that yesterday and the day before that, or no, 2 days before that. What was it, yesterday? Girl, the 2 days that we went to the park was so nice. I'd never been to that park before, so it was so nice to just explore and be in the like really like deep in the woods. Like I feel like where we used to live, we actually had a park pretty close by, so we would walk to the park all the time. But even there, it wasn't just deep in the woods. It was very, like recreational. And where we walked the last two times was very like, oh, this is just woods and this is how God made it and it's just been there all this time. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the vibe. And I really, really like it. I would love to go there more often. It's just not an everyday thing. And I wish it was an everyday thing because it's so nice. It's really nice. It is so hot today. It's 28 degrees, I think. Is it 28 today? Tomorrow's gonna be 34. No, I love the summer, okay? I don't mind the summer whatsoever. I love the fact that I could get my tan back. The vibes are always there. People are outside. All the good things about summer, I love. But one thing that I can't stand about summer in the Netherlands is that the heat is not Caribbean heat. Like the Caribbean is hot, but the heat here is just, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just not, I cannot stand the heat here. This is a very quick something type of set the table because I can't find everything that I want, and I feel like they're in the pantry, but the pantry is just not accessible for me right now because spiders. So we have some Johnny cake. We have freshly made lemonade. I like to call it Richmonade. If you know, you know. And then we also have some macaroni salad with a whole bunch of veggies so that it's also very healthy and not just filled with mayonnaise and vinegar. And then we have these really gorgeous plates that we got from, I think these are Action. Are these Action or IKEA? It should be in the back if it's IKEA. These are Action, for sure Action. So yeah, I wanted to get these out today because we don't really tend to use this one as often, and I feel like it's just nice. Don't look at the utensils, we definitely need some new ones. Those are not cute. In one of my favorite places, especially on a Sunday night. One second. I needed one of my little pad thingies. Even though I don't have makeup on, I still like to use my micellar water just to take off any of the like dirts and oils and stuff like that before I actually wash my face. The food was amazing. It was so good. I was only able to eat once though. Like in my head, I really thought that I would have been able to eat again, but No, that was more than enough. So, on the bright side, tomorrow I have barbecue to eat for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner, which is great. I'm gonna jump in the shower, have a little relaxing shower time, and then I'm going to go downstairs and just relax a little. I posted my TikTok today, the second, or actually the first episode of Once a Bride. I didn't even show you. One second. Remember how I said I was gonna show you what took me so long? The day that we went to Rotterdam. Look, let me show you. Also, the video did really well, by the way. And yes, I like and save my own videos, tricking the algorithm into thinking that people are enjoying it. Well, look, this is what took me so long. You see that writing there? Oh my goodness, that took so long. I spent almost the entire time that I was working. I think I worked from like 9 to 3 o'clock ish, because around 3 o'clock is when I actually got ready to leave. It took me the entire time to figure that out. I mean, I managed, but it took me a really long time. Obviously, I did other things as well, like answer emails, things like that. But for the most part, this is the only video that I worked on Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. And I just feel like it was taking too long. Like, it was too much work. On the bright side though, every single time that I upload this video now, I don't have to do the rest of the work. Like, I uploaded this one today. You can focus. See? Uploaded this one today. And then it has Once a Bride on it every single time. So that's gonna be perfect. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I used to think that everything had to happen by 30. The friends, the calling, the purpose, the dream career. But the more that I lean into God's timing, the more I see life unfolds in chapters. And this chapter is about showing up, building something beautiful, and trusting that the best connections and the wildest dreams are still on their way. See you next time.